Hi, I'm Will Maris. I'm the Managing Director of the LeBarge Fund Manager. Today we're going to have a short webinar to discuss our new offering, the LeBarge de Sonoma Resort Fund LLC, which the fund was set up to own, to renovate, and to eventually sell the MacArthur Place Hotel in Sonoma, California. This is a $20 million preferred equity offering. Before we get started, I want to bring up a few disclosures. An offering is made only by the LeBarge de Sonoma Resort Fund LLC Private Placement Memorandum, known as the PPM. This information must be accompanied by the PPM in order to fully understand all the implications and risks of the offering. Here is a picture of the MacArthur Place Hotel, which in 2017 we acquired. It's a 64-room luxury boutique hotel located right in the heart of Sonoma Valley wine country. The fund strategy is really very simple. The first step was, of course, to acquire the hotel. Second is to increase all aspects of the hotel through a major renovation, operational improvements, and turning the hotel from a 4-star hotel to really an elite 5-star hotel. By doing that, we expect to generate higher revenues and corresponding earnings. The third step then is to sell the property in 3 to 5 years and realize a significant capital gain. Let's talk about the terms of this offering. This fund is set up for accredited investors only. To be accredited, that means you have either a $1 million net worth exclusive of your primary residence, or if you're single, you've earned $200,000 a year or more in the last 2 years and reasonably expect to do so in the future, or if you're married, that milestone is $300,000 per year. Also, if you invest through a trust or some other vehicle, there may be certain accreditation standards that apply as well. This investment is also eligible for IRA investors. The expected hold period of this investment is 3 to 5 years. As an investor, every month you will receive a monthly distribution. In fact, this distribution will be no less than 7% annualized during the life of your investment. So while the hotel is operating and generating income, if on the time it's under renovation, it doesn't generate enough for that 7% distribution, the sponsor or the parent company will make up the difference to make sure that the investor will always receive at least a 7% annualized distribution paid monthly. This investment also has a preferred return of 12%. When we sell the hotel, first we will use the proceeds to pay off the bank debt. Second, to return principal for our preferred equity shareholders. Third, to the common. Then, whatever proceeds necessary to pay our preferred equity partners 12% annualized return. Anything over that, 10% of that amount will also be paid to the preferred equity partners so that we can target an investor annualized return of 14 to 16%. In addition, there are investor perks as well. For those that invest at a $50,000 level, you'll receive 1 complimentary room per year, along with $250 resort credit to be used per year at the hotel. At $100,000, it's 2 rooms per year and $500,000 resort credit. And at the $250,000 investment amount or more, you receive 3 rooms per year and $1,000 resort credit as well. In addition, all investors receive discounts on rooms for the life of your investment. An important characteristic to any successful project is the experience of the management team. I'm very proud to say we have a very experienced and seasoned hospitality management team. Larry Bain, our CEO, was responsible for the acquisition, the renovation, and the sale of our prior hotel, LeBarge de Sonoma. Greg Hantz, our Senior Vice President and Director of Operations, oversees the day-to-day operations and performance of the MacArthur Place project and has great experience with high-end boutique hotels and running the leadership teams. Joseph Walsh, our Vice President of Development, has over 20 years of experience in upscale renovations. Corey Oles, our Director of Revenue Management, also has 20+ years of hospitality and revenue management experience, which she brings to the MacArthur Place property. In addition, the staff of Jonathan Brohard, Tina Littleman, Sam Montez and myself rounds out the management team. Their full bios can be seen in the private placement memorandum. Let's spend a few minutes talking about the MacArthur Place property itself. This is an aerial view showing the 6 acres that the MacArthur Place Hotel sits. It sits right in the town of Sonoma, only blocks from the town square. The original building was built in the 1850s. There are about 20 buildings on the 6 acres, many of which include 2-story buildings that have 2 rooms on the bottom and 2 rooms on top. Also in the center sits the pool and spa area. This property is iconic and also a very difficult place to reproduce and almost impossible for someone to start from scratch. Now let's look at the proposed site plan where we can see the changes that will take place during the renovation stage. The light brown color are the new buildings that will be amended or added during this renovation. Mostly the changes will take place around the pool area, the spa, the front lobby, and the banquet rooms. Of course, all room interiors will be completely renovated as well. One of the major renovations that will be taking place is in the building we call the barn. The barn is the lobby of the hotel currently, where the dining room and the bar and the meeting rooms are. The picture on the left is the current plan of how the barn is configured. On the right are the proposed changes that we were making through the renovation, dramatically expanding the bar and the restaurant area, adding a coffee retail shop on the front corner, and adding the reception, concierge, and lobby as well. We think these changes will have a dramatic impact on the flow and the ambiance of the hotel. Sitting next to the barn is what's called the Knowledge Center. The Knowledge Center currently is where the reception, the check-in, and the concierge desk are. It also has a small outdoor courtyard and a library sitting area. That building is being completely refigured and renovated to be mostly meeting and banquet room space. That way, we now have places to have outdoor weddings, outdoor veranda and deck, a new dining room, and meeting and corporate spaces to handle weddings, corporate events, and banquets. We think this will dramatically drive additional revenue to the hotel that's currently lacking. As I mentioned, all the guest rooms will also be getting complete interior renovations, including new furniture, new fixtures, new flooring, new colors, and all new back decks, indoor-outdoor showers. Really a dramatic renovation to allow these rooms to be a 5-star class hotel room. The guest room interior finishes are also set in the design style to be very natural, to use plush and textured materials, and to create a very earthy, warm, and calm effect. We want everything to be natural and very high-end in terms of the materials and finishes that we will be using. Putting all those pieces together, here is a rendering of how we expect the MacArthur Place guest rooms to look when we are finished with the renovation. All in all, we expect to spend over $11 million on the renovation of the MacArthur Place Hotel. Almost $2 million of that will be spent on the pool and spa area. We're actually building this new 2-story building that you see here, which will include a yoga studio, a workout facility, additional treatment rooms, a rooftop cafe, and much more expanded spa locker rooms, and even making the pool larger than it currently is. We think by changing this pool and spa, we were actually turning it into a spa destination so that people will come to MacArthur Place and utilize and think of the spa and spend a considerable amount of time here at the spa. Now that you've had a chance to see some of the renovations and the proposed drawings and ideas for MacArthur Place Hotel, let's take a look at what we've already accomplished at our prior project, L'Auberge de Sedona. First, here's a before and after picture of the bar. As you can see on the left, very dark, old-fashioned, not a lot of character. On the right, after the renovation, very natural, opened it up to the outside and created a real space where guests want to sit and enjoy. You can see similar type changes to the L'Auberge de Sedona guest rooms as well. Prior to our renovation, the rooms felt fairly dark and almost uninspired when you stayed there. Afterwards, it has a sense of freshness, clean, modern, yet cozy. The last before and after slide I'll show you is the L'Auberge de Sedona lobby. Very similar before the renovation, stark, very ordinary, and after the renovation, very clean, modern, keeping with the southwestern tones and feel. We believe we can do this same type of dramatic look with the MacArthur Place Hotel, and we expect to have great results like we did with our L'Auberge de Sedona property. Thank you for watching this webinar. Again, my name is Will Maris and I'm the Managing Director. My contact information is on the screen. Please feel free to reach out anytime if myself or anyone on my staff can help in any way. Thank you and have a great day.